purely as a plot device for Stallone's character.
Also, because the alpha male thing, I
There
want us to
will
laugh
be a
at this
point
in
in the
hilarity.
film where Sly is broken and says something along the lines
And make
of,
fun
you
of
know,
that jackass.
all I ever wanted to do was, you know, be a good cop. But, you know, these other cops,
the next
they ain't
video.
so good no more. So he throws his badge off of this bridge and into the ocean in the rain, and then, you know, he'll say something
But seriously,
like,
Michael Douglas could play a corrupt politician.
So I'm gonna go drink a lot now. And after this, we will go into a montage that depicts Stallone's the downward spiral that these events sent him into, where he.
Yeah, I think he was. Wait, Henry, Henry, where are you? I'm wondering. Or wait, no, the crowd wants to know. Okay, I'm lying. Heather wants to know.
Oh my gosh, but okay, maybe.
Well, he did also say it was cringy, so you know what, we'll just put it 50-50.
He goes into alcoholism and bar fights. And,
I don't think it's serious if you're putting these pictures in here.
He will need a reason to seek redemption later. And I'm not sure if I'm going to include this scene in the film yet, but
wait, is this you?
To show that he's a flawed character, but that he's still a good person at heart. I thought maybe I would have.
Hell, I subscribe.
Okay, I feel bad now. I'm very sorry. I not to be personal. I didn't mean for it to be personal. It's just continue.
Oh wait, damn, 2017, man, you made this a while ago.
Stallone will strangle a prostitute with piano wire. Just to show, like, you know, there's still a good guy in there, but, you know, he's got his issues, too.
Oh, my God.
Maybe we can forgive him later for that. And then that will take us into the third and final act of the film.
Oh, that was from Copland.
Stallone has to have
By the way, that's like his most underrated project.
Inside a nuclear power
plant. If Henry Viper agrees with me.
The Pope, who will be played by Emperor Palpatine from the Star Wars film,
the only sane thing that Michael Rappaport was ever in.
Sylvester Stallone. And while he's electrocuting Sly, he'll say evil things like, "You should have let me have my way with the children."
Okay, you know. Henry, I kid you not, dude. You gave me the idea. If I'm getting MCTV pitched to
so you chose.
It's gonna be this.
So you chose Ratzenberger.
He'll be
Ratzinger.
And fuck man.
Then Francis.
You know, but then he's gonna come with like a little quip like.
Ratzinger is emeritus Pope. He's not the.
But at least I'll do.
Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
And the fight will move throughout the nuclear power plant until they get to a tall metal bridge over a nuclear reactor, which runs on the sadness of children. Then a little boy who we see earlier in the film, who was molested by a priest, and we show everything.
R.I.P. Bad Luck Brian's YouTube channel.
I forgot about that.
You know,
I was an active viewer
when
it was around.
Off the bridge and into the nuclear
and
reactor
it was
core.
Funny.
And
wait, nuclear reactor.
Screaming like, no.
Actually, I want to see if there's a
Reverend Priest. Okay,
and you know, just huge.
Is this supposed to be a Michael Bay film?
And Sly, he's gonna get up and he'll have like a funny line.
It sounds like it would be a Michael.
I always thought your hat looked kind of stupid, you know. You're supposed to be this big, great guy. Like, how I can respect the Pope? You know, you wear a stupid hat. And then he'll go up to the little kid and he'll say like, "Hey, you know, like I was trying to save you, but you know, like, in the end, you saved me. You're a real good kid, you know that." And now here's the plot twist. Okay, so the kid saves Sly. The Emperor is dead, or so we think. Keep in mind, he can use the Force, and he was thrown into a nuclear reactor, and he can use Force lightning. So all of those things, you probably figured it out. We're leaving that totally open for a sequel. He could be dead, or maybe not. But we're going to assume for right now that he is dead.
Because he's a Sloth little fan. But then again, I mean, who doesn't like Sloth?
Hug each other.
No one's re-uploaded the skits.
And Sly, this is where it gets interesting. Then Sly's going to say, He's
Great, Bella Bryan really is dead.
I used to be Willow, and Val Kilmer always thought he was top shit, but now look at him, he went soft. He's just kind of like a bitch, But then it turns out like Willow
Don't
can kick some
disrespect that
ass
man
too,
too much.
I'm kind of like a big deal, and
he just
I'm not an elf anymore. I'm just a good cop. And I learned a lot in this movie. It's real good. Now I sort of realize I realize like important things in life, like doing the right
thing. Well,
he
did fall off in the later years.
My daughter, like, I kind of figured out, like, she's just sort of a dumb
But I hope he'll get back in health.
And that's the movie. I hope you enjoyed the plot synopsis, and if you thought that was a roller coaster ride, wait until you see this film.
Hold on, you show me the link. I'm gonna like this.
So many more layers.
Hold up. Boom. And boink.
And we shall move on with the alpha.
Damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
Thanks for your fans, Gene.
Yes, I'm gonna see what my face is.
And yes, where is that fourth damn Chaos Emerald? Yes, I forgot that's still the ref noise. But anyway, pure stupidity.
Number 4 is how you are sitting. Guys, this is
his voice
a feminine
doesn't
way
match.
of sitting. Is it comfortable? Sure.
I don't care if he can whoop my ass.
Seriously,
him
does
out
his voice is this like one of those conditions where never mind? I was gonna make a Mike Tyson reference because he's one of those few people that are built,
Let's talk about
but
facial
their voice
features,
ain't
which
deep.
is the next.
Seriously,
I mean, when Mike Tyson, it works for him.
this is just bad.
I mean, also, literally, Mike Tyson could say that Steve-O ran into my fist and broke his butt.
Yeah. But seriously, this dude's a tryhard, though.
And then a kung fu dude out of the audience fixed it.
Thing that makes men look more feminine, and that is having very petite or small facial features like nose and lips.
Okay, he just went after genetics.
Male YouTubers have got to be some of the most pathetic content creators on this website. Grown men who think that advanced human society can be dumbed down to pack animal terms in science. It's honestly just sad to watch. And one of the worst and probably first contributors to this side of YouTube has got to be Alpha M. Now I'm kind of embarrassed to admit in middle school I actually watched this guy, which I'm...
He showed the stats.
6 minutes.
He's been around for a while, actually. Not me, but there's other.
Can I burn his office? I don't care what I'm held responsible for.
Continue.
Now, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit, in middle school, I actually watched this guy, which I'm guessing is most of his fan base to this day. Young, confused kids who don't really know who they are, looking for some sort of guidance on how to be a man. I mean, if you look at what this guy uploads, it's pretty clear that
Barbie's
no
trying to make
person
fun
over
of
the age
him.
of 14 would actually click on this stuff. Videos like 10 things that make men look feminine, which happens to be what we're going to be watching today. Now, this might be one of the most hypocritical.
He's gonna be like Bill James. He's like, it's a sin to be a furry. It's a sin to be a brony. It's a sin to be Trump. Okay, that last one might be accurate. But
yeah, backwards videos I've ever seen, because half of the stuff he says he has either promoted in another video, and the other half just doesn't even make sense. But that's enough talking. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
You know, Alpha M, that super manly YouTuber.
He sounds like Charlie
Day.
Day.
Let me get this out of the way up front. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with...
Sounds like Charlie Day.
He must be a Seinfeld extra. That's all I'm thinking.
Being perceived as feminine, or being a little bit more feminine as a man.
All right, so
just
this
like
is one of the
Charlie
few
Day.
guys
It's
on this
just so
side of YouTube who
jarring.
actually tries to avoid getting canceled, and that's what that little disclaimer was for. But I mean, you generally don't make a how-to on how not to be something.
You're not wrong,
if you think
Henry.
that something
He looks like
is
he's been
off.
on it.
So, you know, it's really just an empty statement.
I am, however, saying that if you want to be
if he
perceived
was, he'd be
as more
snorting the
manly,
pillow
then
that
you
he
gotta stop
holds at
doing the
night.
10 things we're going over today. Starting with number 1, which is excessive filters. Literally, you look like a woman in a lot of these pictures that I'm seeing.
Yeah, and you look like a jackass.
Guys, all of these filters that these women use to make themselves look a little sassier, a little more beautiful, a little less like beat up and rough.
Yeah, you really seem like a stand-up guy there, Alpha. Oh, and I know you're gonna ask. No, he never stops yelling. This is how the entire video is gonna sound.
Make you as a dude look more feminine and literally like a woman. I have like said to my wife, I'm like, yo, take this picture out of so-and-so, right? She's like, oh my God, he looks like a woman. I'm like, I know. It's these filters. Gentlemen, say no to the overfiltration of your face. You also need to say no to number two, which is excessive.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, so here's where the hypocrisy starts. 2 years ago, he made a video about men's makeup, where he said makeup is not a feminine thing, and went into like a whole defense about it. And now he's saying
what are you watching now? Alpha male makes his...
Jacobo's shown him before.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
This guy?
You might have missed it, Heather.
Yeah, I missed it. I was doing other stuff.
Yeah, it was a night that him and I were just watching this, and we were just questioning.
Wait a minute, no, oh my gosh. This dude's married?
How?
Continue.
He should be married to his wife pillow he found at Hot Topic. Well, no,
he's 46 years old.
So they're anime fans are 46-year-olds
the voice doesn't.
Married to a pillow.
What I'm saying is, what doesn't make sense. His voice doesn't match the rest of him.
What's this dude, Henry?
If you don't want to be...
Because he looks drunk.
Seen as feminine? Make up your mind, Alpha. Something you'll notice when you go through this guy's videos, it's like he treats every single video like it's an isolated situation. He's very rarely consistent throughout his videos, and it really seems like he just tries to appease to whoever he thinks might click on that specific video.
The third thing that makes men look more feminine is longer hair.
This is such a dumb idea, and a new one at that. I mean, up until about the World Wars, it was very common for men to have medium to long hair. It was the norm. I mean, super short haircuts are a relatively new thing. They really only became popular because such a large portion of the population went to war.
Also, Morgan, if I talk about too much, just
cut. I mean, that's like the least alpha thing you could ever do. Getting a haircut because another man said to. That's the opposite of an alpha.
Number 4 is how you are sitting.
Actually, I'm just realizing Homeboy is looking like Gordon Ramsay's rejected American brother.
Yeah, Henry, I heard about it.
This is a feminine
everybody is
aware.
Sure.
Do I feel like this occasionally? Yes. But if you want to be perceived as more masculine,
I think Johnny Depp's going to win the trial. That's what my sister said.
Man spread, right? The whole idea is to take up space. As men, when we actually sit and we are occupying more space, this is seen as a more dominant.
Have you heard of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial?
Be one of the most.
I even watched one of the funniest moments where Johnny Depp was snickering at someone's wiener. So,
oh my!
Yes, that happened.
But she is a bee, though.
I got recommended it, and I was laughing.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any of it. I just know that.
I couldn't stop. I see some clips on Instagram about it. So,
I mean, really, at least a bit. Basically, she. Damn it! I don't know any lawyers to make fun of. Crap. Okay, fine. We'll just say Bobo the Clown. I don't know.
Pathetic things I've ever heard a human say. Are you really that insecure about your masculinity? And you need yourself validated that badly? I mean, first off, nobody sees a guy taking up an entire pension. Oh my god, that dude's a badass. What an alpha. No, they think you're a douchebag. Secondly, if you really were an alpha, if that was even a thing in human society, would you really need to alter everything you do down to even how you sit for people to know it? Having to follow these tips in and of itself proves that you would definitely not be an alpha in any sort of situation.
I cannot stress to you the importance of developing an incredible handshake, one that is firm, not too aggressive, but not like super soft and like wimpy. Now, a little handshake pro tip. What I'd recommend is
betting you he's a wimp with his My Little Pony collection in the back room.
Practice, whether or not it's with your dad, your mom, your boy, your weird Uncle Barry.
No.
Actually, not Barry. I know where those hands have been.
Imagine actually.
Okay, you know what? To any bronies watching this, I'm not offending your kind. I'm just saying
that wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary to put in the video.
Yeah, we know. He looks like he's eating his meat.
Okay, just continue.
From a 46-year-old man who recorded himself doing that.
The sixth thing that if you own and are rocking, you're definitely looking feminine, and that is big.
He started a long time ago, though.
Or shirts. Big, baggy, oversized clothing makes you look more feminine, and the reason is pretty simple.
Baggy?
Because it makes you look small. It makes you look more dainty.
Okay, so while I'm pretty sure that this was just an easy run-up to an advertisement, because that's really all his videos are anymore, a bunch of filler around a 3-minute sponsorship, this doesn't even make sense, because really from what I understand, society seems to think that tight clothes are for women. I think fitted clothes look better, so I don't think that, but I think the society you're trying to be an alpha of would. And even if we disregard all of that, like the 7th or 8th thing that he says makes you look feminine is wearing tight pants. So what is it? Are tight clothes feminine or not, Alpha?
Let's talk about facial features, which is the next thing that makes men look more feminine, and that is having very petite or small facial features like nose and lips. Men with small, petite facial features, generally speaking, will look a little bit more feminine. Also, if you've got small, little tiny hands or small, tiny little feet, this also makes you look a little bit more feminine.
Alpha, what do you suggest guys that fall into this category do? Go back into the womb and mess with the genetic code? I mean, why even include this?
Wearing too many rings also is a more feminine look, in my opinion. Wearing a ton of bracelets, a ton of chains, a ton of necklaces,
that's not a problem.
Basically a lot of accessories is going to make you look a little bit more feminine. Now,
bruh, try going into the hood and saying that you're gonna get whooped.
There's certain guys that pull it off that look amazing, but these guys are men among men, and they don't give a shit what you think.
Which, in essence, is how an
real guy.
You get capped, which means it's his fault.
An actual alpha would act. They wouldn't care what other people think. They wouldn't sit around watching YouTube videos of another man telling them how to live. That quite literally defeats the entire purpose of what an alpha is supposed to represent. If you are the alpha, you are the alpha. Nobody tells you what to do. You're on top. Literally the opposite of what this YouTube channel is implying. Now, the rest of the video is pretty much just him complaining about skinny jeans, which I honestly think might just be stemming from some confusing feelings he might be having, considering that he admits that he's caught himself checking out guys from behind thinking they're women. So I think our friend Alpha here might just be having some unwanted thoughts, so he's lashing out on the skinny jean industry. Well, there you have it. A sad display of what is apparently
Hold on. Did he do more of these?
I don't know how this guy is amassed.
What have other people said about this guy? I want more. Oh my gosh.
Yo, what? Hold up. Okay, I'll find one after this, but seriously, I have never talked about this dude on here before. For those who don't know him, Morgs, he literally looks like a Logan Paul version of my ass. And I straight up mean it. I mean, he looks like me, but more prettier. Which is stupid.
Destruction will get more and more extreme. And the items we have to destroy will get more and more extreme.
And he barely blinks.
Standing wins 10,000.
Hey, I'm the waifu avatar. I'm more prettier than his ass.
Do you like awful videos? Videos that just make you want to end it all? Well, if you said yes, I've got quite the treat for you. Morgs is without a doubt the worst content creator on this entire website. Forget J-Station, forget NNA
and his
Productions.
Haircut sucks.
Morgs is the pinnacle of shitty videos.
Seriously?
The Zeus of the shitty...
And yes, his name's Morgan, actually. The Morgs moniker is just, you know, him trying to be cool and shit. Also, he dropped out of school. So
okay, in Reviver, that's an insult to Ivan Drago. Just saying.
YouTuber.
But I mean, yeah, he'll probably
Mount Olympus. If you happen to be one of the lucky ones who doesn't know who Morgs is, well, firstly, I'd recommend you click off this video while you still have time. But imagine a knockoff Mr. Beast with a hint of Jacob Sartorius, topped off with the worst f***ing accent you've ever...
Okay, at least Mr. Beast has funnier videos.
...ever heard. Now, just to give you an idea of what we're up against here, let me read off a couple of titles of these fire
and helping the environment.
Dear Mom Diss Track. I mailed myself in a box to Tilted Towers. That one sounds like a real winner. I set myself in Jello for 24 hours and it was a huge mistake. Got stuck. So as you can tell, we're dealing with some pretty high-octane shit here. And I think that I have found the worst video on this website.
What is
now,
it?
I know that's
I might know what it is.
Claim, so we're gonna go through it together. So buckle up and get ready for the Oscar-nominated I spent 24 hours in my girlfriend's house and she had no idea challenge.
Guys, I haven't seen my girlfriend Tamsin in over 4 months since before lockdown.
F***ing kill me already.
So before I surprise her, I'm going to be trying to spend 24 hours in her house.
Honestly, I've seen all Morg's relationships, and I'm like, how the freaking hell is she dating?
Well, I mean, I have the same question about how is Pete Davidson
referred to as
getting women
But now, guys, it's time to begin the 4-hour drive down to London.
I mean,
he looks like a stoned-ass version of me, for God's sake. How?
I have now arrived at Tamsin's house. It's now time for me to hop out of the car, sneak up to her house and begin the challenge. And guys, I'm really nervous. It's been so long, guys. What if she doesn't even like me anymore?
Oh, come on, Morgs. Don't be silly.
I can't even stand his tone of voice.
I'm really nervous. Let's go check on the front of the house. I'm really nervous. And see if we can find a way in.
If you want to numb the pain of watching this video, here's a drinking game. Take a shot every time he says guys. You'll be dead within 5 minutes.
Okay, guys.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why.
Holy crap.
Where the frick you come
Holy
from?
crap. Shoot the
God
2K.
damn it, now I gotta get sounds for the jars. Fuck.
Position hidden behind a bin. As you can see, guys, the front door is shut, and so are all the windows. There is literally no other way into Tamsin's house.
More, you don't have
What
to.
kind of house is this? I've never seen such a fortress. A door.
Because it's gonna be a lot of sound. It's
There's
just
not many
figured.
You
tip
can't get
jars.
to the back
There's
garden
like,
from the
what?
front, and I think smashing a window would be a little bit too
5.
far. So I think my only option is to stay out here and stay hidden, and hope that somebody comes out the house, and then maybe when they're not
Also, I
looking,
may or may not be letting him sing another song at the moment.
Is man? Yeah, he doesn't look like he blinks.
I believe we just witnessed an orgasm.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
So,
Guys,
the song I've been learning is
cleaning a car. Maybe this will be a good time for me to try
Bring
and
You
get
to
in the
Life by
house. Check it out, guys. Tamsin has left the front door open. It looks like she's also got
That's the
AirPods
song I've
in,
been
so I
learning.
just need to
I
wait
just
for the
learned,
right time when she's
but
not
like, if you
looking
want
and
to,
then
like, get
sneak
it
in.
right.
Oh my god, guys. This is my time to strike. I think she's distracted. This is it, guys. I'm going over the wall.
Is he really trying to break into her house?
Yeah.
Is this like
No,
stunned?
it's him being a dumbass. But yeah.
Whatever, guys. I've got to do it.
You know, I would have loved to sit in at the planning for this
Run!
scene. Like, out of all the possibilities, this was the
Stupid
most normal and casual thing they could come up with. Her coming out and giving a 30-second wipe down to the
Or no, you freaking bootleg-ass version of me.
interior of her driver's side window. Like she couldn't have gone for a jog or gotten the mail or something. I am genuinely intrigued as to how
welcome
this
to
was the
modern
scenario they
YouTube,
arrived
Henry.
at.
Sadly, we don't get as much good stuff as we used to.
Oh my gosh, guys. I've made it.
Unless
in
it's
the
Rebel
house.
Taxi, of
Oh my
course.
god. Oh my god, she's coming. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming. I've got to go. Oh my god.
Wait, do you actually break in?
Inner.
Oh my.
Why is he in some random girl's
guys,
house?
as
That's
you
my
can see-
question.
No, that's his girlfriend.
I've made it into the house. However, the challenge has only just started and I've already almost been caught. So this challenge
How the frick she don't hear your ass right now.
is definitely not going to be as easy as I was expecting.
That's his girlfriend.
Current, apparently.
Let's recap. Your car is parked directly in front of her house. You walked within 3 feet of her, and then closed 2 doors in her direct line of vision, and she didn't do as much as even flinch. So I have a feeling the odds might be in your favor for this one, Morgs.
Okay, guys, I'm now heading up the stairs.
Oh yeah, also the
I've got to
photographer
try
that
and
was
be
on
really
the other
quiet.
Halloween tour is going to be in
mean,
this East Coast tour too.
Henry, if you
I'm
have
so
a
happy.
baseball bat, it could be manageable.
Downstairs.
So to continue to go unnoticed, I will now narrate my action and allow
Or in my case, a
conversation
katana.
volume.
Also, Violet.
What was that?
Also, Violet has confirmed if he's going to be in the East Coast tour or not.
Run!
Oh my god, oh my god. She's coming up the stairs.
Chicken!
Bathroom. It's my only option. Oh my god, oh my god. I've got to be quick. Quick. Oh no.
Or she
Please
needs
don't
to use
be
the
loud. Please don't
bathroom.
be loud. Please don't really loud. Oh no, guys. That was pretty loud.
What if he used the
Let's just
bathroom?
lock the door and hope nobody comes in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Lock the freaking bathroom and be like, oh, I had to take a piss. Oh, why's the door locked?
I think I'm safe.
Hello? Anyone in there?
True.
Guys, Tamsin. To the door. I thought she was going upstairs to go to her room. It looks like she actually needed the toilet.
Who's in there? Hello? What, I need a poo, like it's a turtle's head. Hurry up!
I'm sorry, did she just refer to the crusting of a turd as a turtle's head? God damn it, maybe I insulted the writing too soon.
Okay guys, I've been in the bathroom for about an hour and a half now, and since Tamsin, no one else has came and knocked on the door. However, I think Tamsin will start to get a little bit suspicious if the bathroom's been locked for like over 2 hours. So I think it's time to leave the bathroom and go and try and find a new hiding spot. Here we go guys, there's no
Hide on the roof, you idiot.
turning back now. Okay guys.
You know, I like how they couldn't even be bothered to tidy up the house a little bit before shooting this masterpiece. It really goes to show how much thought are put into these videos that make this guy thousands and thousands of dollars.
I'm heading towards the kitchen guys. Let's have a little peek through and see if it looks empty. Looks empty to me guys. Let's move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Tamsin again? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
How is he not seen?
Okay, that was a close one.
I don't fucking know.
Oh my gosh. Guys, she may be in there right now, but I think I've got a plan. This is probably gonna be a bad idea.
You see, this is one of the
I'm
fatal
getting annoyed right now.
flaws of this piece here. There is no suspense whatsoever. Her character has been portrayed to have absolutely zero use of her senses whatsoever. An atomic bomb could be detonated between her toes, and I'm quite certain she wouldn't even look down.
As you can see, guys, there's a space under there, under the kitchen counter. I'm gonna sneak into the kitchen and hide under there, and then wait for my opportunity to get some food. It looks like she's distracted.
I don't buy any of this stuff.
Guys, this is actually a pretty good hiding spot. Now, we just gotta wait for the right time to get some food.
Yeah, just do that shit.
I think...
NANI? I don't remember taking a bite. Has anyone, like, taken a bite of my watermelon?
I'm so
yeah, I don't blame you, Ira, considering he's practically the Logan Paul ripoff of me. Yes, he's also named Morgan.
I'm sure I didn't eat that much.
But fuck it, I'm just going to ignore the fact that my watermelon seems to be vaporizing into thin air. You know, it's probably nothing. Sitting here, watching this, knowing that this guy has over 11 million subscribers has...
Thank you!
Quite the negative mental effect.
Yeah, I'm just like... Wait,
okay, guys, I've
making it way funnier, but making fun of his dumbass.
been looking around for my next hiding spot, and I think I have had a genius idea. However, it may be taking this challenge a little bit too far.
This guy talks like the doctor from Until Dawn.
Recently, Tamsin got a new car. She's still kind of learning how to drive it, so I don't think she uses it very often. Oh, guys, we actually did it. The car is unlocked.
How the hell did he get the car?
Guys, check that out. There's quite a lot of room in there.
Oh, yeah, it's quite spacious, like a regular old California king, all 2 square feet of space.
So as long as nobody finds me, I think I may have just found my bed for the night, right here in Tamsin.
Apparently, the not having my girlfriend see my freaking dumbass before I get shot by the police.
I think I'm gonna be safe in here, guys. I don't think I've got anything to worry about.
Oh my, I wonder what could possibly happen next. I'm sure that him saying that he's probably safe out here is not gonna be followed by them coming out to the car.
Oh my gosh, no way. What is Tamsin doing coming out of a house? Oh no, I think she's with her brother. This could be bad news for us, guys. Oh my gosh, where's she going? Oh my god, oh my god.
I wouldn't say it's a loose term. I'd say it is an accurate term, to be honest.
What takeaway do you in the car. Tamsin is literally right. Tamsin and a brother Finley.
Wait, how did you not hear him?
I thought I was safe there in the boot.
How did you not hear him? That's my
problem. Let me just save us some time here. No one noticed the person speaking at a normal volume bouncing around in the back of the car.
Okay, guys, the coast is clear. Okay, I think we made it. Check this out, guys. As you know, right here in the bathroom, there is a massive bathtub. If I lay down flat in there, I think I'd actually be able to hide in there without anybody seeing me, even if they came into the room. And
yeah, right.
It looks pretty comfy.
Morgs, I'm putting my foot down. This is where I draw the line. I could suspend my...
Wait a second, how did they get out of the car?
I don't know. Star Trek teleport.
In the car. In the driveway. But this...
The Force.
Just gone too far now. A f***ing bathtub.
Time
You know what?
I don't know.
Let's see how Tamsin doesn't figure this one out.
Footsteps coming up the stairs. I wonder if that's Tamsin on her way to bed. It has just gone 10 o'clock, so that's probably the normal time Tamsin would go to bed. Hopefully she goes straight to her room.
Mom, have you seen my shampoo?
I know this might sound a little outlandish, but hear me out, Tamsin. How about you check in the shower?
I can't.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh no, guys. I think I forgot to lock the door as well. I think it's time to hide.
It's been staged since minute 1.
She's turning on the shower.
I am going to be skipping this part because I don't want to go to prison.
Fair point.
Maybe I could try hiding in one of these wardrobes. Oh, I don't know, guys. It looks like a pretty tight squeeze in there, and I don't really want to sleep standing up. Maybe I could try hiding.
Believe me, at one point, I used to watch morgues for research. And, oh my god, it's not worth it.
Hiding behind this thing, however, I'm a little bit fat, so I think she'll probably see me. I think there is only one other option. Under the bed. The question...
Even Homeboy literally did a challenge of him being in the middle of the Greek Ocean. I will let you know. The Greek Ocean does not exist. And literally, the whole video is shot literally, what, like 10 feet away from a shoreline. Not the middle of the ocean.
It's kind of fit under there. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Okay, can
jump
you
out
for a
the
second?
window,
Can I question the origin of these challenges? I mean, I know they've been around for a while, but imagine if people did these for real. Like, what if someone was sitting in your closet right now or under your bed just waiting for you to go to sleep?
You get tased.
Okay, I've just got to back it up. I think I'm a little bit too fat for this, guys. I could have just surprised her this morning. I could have just
Clover leaves.
Surprised her.
Some are dry.
I'm using some
with my
It's too late to turn back the
and
guys. I think I'm under.
Rinsing some.
Just a little bit more. And boom, I'm under the bed. Oh no, she's back.
What the hell? She came into a room to go to bed? Jesus Christ, I did not expect this Shaman-esque twist.
Well guys, it looks like I am trapped down here under the bed with no food, no water, and nowhere to move. I should have kept the watermelon. Oh. Well guys, I guess this is it. Hopefully I can get through the night and then surprise Tamsin in the morning.
What is worrying him so much? He's concerned about food.
Bro, just sleep on the floor and sweat it off.
Food and water and surviving through the night? What does he expect to transpire over the next 8 hours? I think you're in a pretty optimal survival scenario. I don't think you're going to succumb to the shag carpet, and I don't think Helen Keller up there is going to discover you.
Guys, I think it might be safe for me to come out from under this bed. Finally, my back is killing me. Oh.
I swear, if he gets, he's probably going to get caught and then run for his life.
Listen to that with your eyes closed.
Freedom. Guys, now that it's the next morning, I have officially completed the overnight challenge. But now it's time for the fun part. Actually surprising Tamsin after 4 months. I hope that she's going to be really happy, guys. Let's go downstairs and let's get her reaction.
By the way, I have something queued up better after this. And don't worry, it will actually be funny because it's
okay.
Great.
Now it's time to surprise Tamsin after 4 months without seeing her. Here we go, guys. Oh my gosh, I think she's here. Oh my gosh. Surprise!
What were you doing?
Surprise!
Stalking you for several hours.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, I watched you shower last night.
Hey. I took a test and everything to confuse you. It's literally been 4 months. Oh, are you crying?
No.
No, yeah you are.
No.
Yeah you are.
This whole relationship is fake.
Yeah you are.
I'm so happy.
I love you.
I love you. Are you staying for a night?
Yeah, I'll stay for another night.
What do you mean another night?
Wait, what?
You said another night.
No, I didn't. I just said it. I said I'd stay for the night.
Okay.
You know, now I'm thinking that it might not be so unbelievable that he didn't get caught.
That's so nice.
Yeah, those are just some of the worst sounds I've ever heard. For the sake of my mental state, I am glad that is over. If you're still not convinced that Morgs is the worst YouTuber, well, I wish you a speedy recovery. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing.
Okay. Yes, the classic Elden Ring gamer setup. What more could a guy need? The window placement is confusing to me, like it's floor to ceiling, but it only takes up a pizza slice of the room. Hi again, guys, and today I'm gonna be a hypocrite. What's new? Some people in the world just live in some tragic setup, and I have no legs to stand on here. Mainly because I'm a floating hoodie, so literally no legs, but I've practically made a cubicle for myself to live in. Why do you think I don't let you look any more to the left or right of the camera frame than I do? If you enjoy this video, there will be this big card at the end that you can click or tap to take you to another one like it. It's such a turn on when you do that if you are 22 years or older. Also, only half of you are subscribed. Kinda hurts my feelings, so please subscribe with notifications on. I am really desperate. What do you guys think of my double-decker couch? Yeah, this is definitely a male living space. Bro hung that shit over the stairs. He is putting a lot of trust in the drywall behind that couch. Either that or he wants the platform to fall and kill someone as part of a fraternity hazing. This idea comes off like a dude who was just in a stadium once, got that feeling of vertigo you get from looking down at the seats below and was like, I want this feeling from the comfort of a couch. And thus the double-decker sofa was born. This is the home of a dude who just came back from the hunt. The only things he owns are all the animals he's killed. It's like George of the Jungle decided to buy his first house. He has no idea what the fuck furniture is. He just recognized the leather of the chair, so we bought it to make clothes out of. Finally moved into my first place with no roommates. What do you think? Well, you weren't kidding. You got rid of all the mates because your new place is all fucking room. Putting fridge into the bathroom. This sounds like the thought of a second grader. If I ate what I shitted, then I could shit what I just ate. But hey, I'll at least hear this guy out. So I have a master bedroom, and I'm thinking of putting a fridge into the bathroom. There is an unused bathtub that I want to put my fridge in. I can elevate the fridge by putting it on a box or platform, or something to make it high enough to open the doors. I'm not high enough to process this. The reason I'm thinking of doing this is because I think it will be more silent? Thoughts? I'm so lost. What the hell would be made quieter from this? I'm not really sure why he's asking for thoughts. It feels like he's already decided that he's going to do it, and he's asking here because he got excited and just really wanted to tell somebody. Speaking of thoughts, he got some of the replies, and they were really beating his ass for this one. How high were you when you wrote this? Very. Food and bathroom is a no-go, and as someone who's eaten a protein bar while using a urinal, can confirm. If anyone ever comes over or even just finds out that you do this, they'll think you're insane/gross. I strongly recommend it. That already happens when people come over to my place, so I got nothing to lose. Bro, you're gonna die if you use the bath. Yeah, I won't lie. My brain defaulted to the toaster and the bathtub imagery when I first read this too. Wes Anderson levels of symmetry. How the hell do you have 2 perfectly level fridges and not a TV stand? That's like getting a pan, some eggs, butter, cheese, you're about to make a killer breakfast, and then you realize, wait a second, I don't own a stove or a house. Where am I? It won't fit. That's what she said. Yeah, and she was fucking right. I'm not convinced the TVs end where the picture does. I'm not convinced the TVs end where the picture does. What she said, yeah, and she was...
This is straight up my room.
Fucking right. I'm not convinced the TVs end where the picture does. It looks like they could wrap around the entirety of the house and just block off every entrance and exit. This guy and whoever lives there has been stuck inside for weeks without food and are posting their art male living spaces in a cry for help. They're looking for design tips on how to escape the hell they've made for themselves. Y'all ever make a haha funny and forget to buy shower curtain rings? I won't lie, when I moved out for the first time, the absolute last thing I thought of was something as specific as shower curtain rings, but I would not have the engineer brain to tie grocery grocery bags as replacements. Oh yeah, speaking of replacements, some of y'all have noticed this funky little mask my face has magically transformed into looking like. You said it looked like I got Botox and took the wrinkles out. Well, you can buy these now on maskedup.shop. Not only that, but we just launched the entire Masked Up Essentials line. That consists of the signature blue mask, the signature t-shirt, and the signature hoodie that looks just like me. I know a lot of you guys have wanted to be inside me, the living hoodie. This is the closest you'll ever get. So pick them up at maskedup.shop for a limited time.
I'm replacing that sound.
These are the essentials, so the plan is to have them going for as long as possible. So if you can't afford it now, they'll still be waiting for you. This image is a few Photoshop edits away from being liminal. Take the reflections out the window, make the lighting grainier, put some drainer music over it, and suddenly I'm making a song named after it. Stream The Backrooms by Quite. Finally got my new place feeling cozy. No more nagging wife. Did you kill her? My bet is on probably yes. He more than likely chopped up that poor woman's body and fed her to the fish in that sad little tank in the back. He figured he would be saving space in more ways than one. I can tell this guy's a big Morbius fan because he's doing everything he can to avoid sunlight. He's propped those big metal somethings in front of the windows of the room and has his mattress on the floor. He has put himself as far away from vitamin D as possible. Roommate just got his first full-time job. Here's his home office. Wow. The Jimmy John's beer pong table really turned its life around. It used to be an all-night partier, and now it's a successful business desk. Gets a job, retires from pong, sad day. This setup reminds me of something I would have made when I was 12 and putting together baby's first gamer setup. I'd see all these kitted out battle station videos on YouTube and go, I want that, while obviously not being able to have that because I was a child. So I'd scrape together random shit I found to make the closest thing I could. They were mostly abominations. I think my first one was I took 2 fucking folding trays and put them next to each other because I did not have a desk. I used the over a decade old laptop I'm currently reading the script off of, hooked it up to a 2005 4:3 aspect ratio monitor, and then I put those 2 next to each other on top of the folding trays with 2 square inches of mouse space to game with. It made me feel like an absolute god. I thought I was in the upper echelon of gamers after that shit. First night in my work-in-progress bedroom. All the rooms in this apartment are too small for normal twin-size bed. I'd like to have some space around. The hammock slept better than my bed, still need to find a bigger one. You know, with the scenario described here, this isn't the worst-looking thing in the world. It does come off more like an abstract art piece than a bedroom, but you take what you can get. It's just that the amount of stab wounds in the drywall make you wonder how many tries this shit took. The commenters were not letting that one go. That dude probably walks around in the shape of a crescent moon after sleeping there for so long. This image is so out of place it feels like it was designed to be a mess for a movie set. My homie who goes to USC, been living like this for weeks. Before he had the mattress, he would sleep on the brown pad. Is that an ironing board? Is your homie a possum? Where do you even start here? Like, knowing that he slept on that brown thing for a while is captivating. It's like we have the evolution of someone's back problem all in one image. He's got a headboard without the rest of the bed frame in the back. It's like it's just there for show. It's for a different size mattress anyway, so it would only be good for decoration. Curious to see what you guys think of my room. I think this bedroom is objectively more organized than mine. It's just that anything that's covered in Funko Pops is instantly 20% funnier to look at. Air mattress couch. Dude was trying to get as many toes into that picture as he could. His big toe is perfectly blocking a character's face, and it looks like he's holding it up for them to smell. Not gonna lie to you though, the air mattress in the living room setup is top tier when you're having company over. It's an easy way for a fuck ton of people to hang out in the living room. I just don't see this as a sustainable model though. Like, at least put the TV on a flattened cardboard box. Simplicity is what the poster calls this. Dude, get your computer off the carpet. He must have killer forearms or tendinitis. That chair is low as hell with pieces of fabric as armrests. They are not giving you any support. And I know that when you sit your ass down in those lawn chairs, they sink until your ass cheeks are just grazing the grass. You would have to reach above your head to type on that keyboard and move that mouse he's given like an inch of space to maneuver with. Need honest opinions. Was that their attempt at making a standing desk? Because they're definitely not sitting in front of that fucking thing. Where would your legs go? Looks like a room. Possibly a bedroom. Hard to tell from here. I don't know what's going on in the back there, man, but it genuinely looks like you've got a shadow man in your closet. I don't mean to alarm you, but your roommate is an otherworldly visitor. My friend drilled his own hammock into the apartment ceiling for more floor space. It, like, almost makes sense if you're in a college dorm, but what the hell do you need an indoor hammock that badly for? There's not exactly a view to admire unless you really like popcorn kernels. What would you get out of laying in a banana shape inside of this thing that you wouldn't from a bed or even a couch? Is it literally just not wanting anything on the floor? This one just looks very domestic. I know there's a funny story and good memories behind that duck. Moved in with my girlfriend this weekend. The Xbox was